Hi everyone, it's your girl Rareafrican. I'm sorry I look kind of crazy, but hey, I mean, we are at home, we are quarantining, and this is what I look like on an everyday basis. Okay, so today this is a video on how I wax myself. I personally give myself armpit wax and Brazilian wax, and I'm going to show you guys how I do it, what materials I use, the before care, the after care, and just all that good details and stuff. But first and foremost, I am not an esthetician, okay? This is just something that I have learned from looking up, like reading articles, learning from other people on like professional. You could find like professional videos on how to Brazilian wax and wax yourself and everything like that. I've just been learning, doing homework, so to speak, and teaching myself how to do it. But overall, I have been getting waxes for a few years now. Yeah, September 20th, 2019 is the first time I gave myself my first Brazilian wax, and after that I've been doing it every month since, just because I was tired of spending money at the European Wax Center and at any local wax places near me. I was tired of spending money, and plus I used up all my Groupon my Groupon coupons, okay? So I'm just like, you know what, let me just learn how to wax myself, because this will definitely save me a lot of money, and also I'm interested in learning how to wax and everything. Okay, so basically the waxing kit that I use is the Femiro home waxing kit. This is the box for it, but I ordered my waxing kit off of Amazon. It's on right now, so I'm gonna try to show y'all. This is basically what it looks like. It's on right now. There's wax in there. I'm about to wax myself, so I'm letting that warm up. And then the beads that I use two different beads. This is actually a new one that I started using. It's the Cerapil. I know this one's very popular among people who give themselves waxes as well as professional waxers. And I got this as well from Amazon. I'll link everything down below in the description box. And then, of course, you're going to need your craft sticks. I like to use the larger sizes just because it gives good coverage and easier to work with instead of the thinner ones. And then you're going to need some baby oil and baby powder. That's what I use when I give myself some waxes. So like I said, and then also you're going to need your mirror. Like I said, this is what I do, and I'm not no professional. This is just what I do, and it's been working for me. But yeah, but I've been seriously loving waxing. My hairs don't grow as full and coarse anymore like that, and they're more like fine and straight. This is so TMI. But yeah, so it's been really good. But oh yeah, so what I do before I start waxing myself, I like to take a shower beforehand, moisturize my body, and then just wait 25 to 30 minutes and just let that moisture penetrate my skin, because you don't want to have dry skin, especially when it comes to using hard wax, because I believe that wax will like stick to your skin, which will make it more painful. Okay, so you don't want to do that. You want to make sure you have lotion on, even though we're going to apply baby powder to help take up more moisture out of our skin so the wax doesn't stick to our skin as much. You still want to put on lotion right after you get out the shower. And also it helps like soften up your hairs and your pores on your hairs and stuff, so it's easier for your hairs to come out quicker and a little bit less painful too. If you're very scared about the pain, I would suggest taking painkillers before, like 30 minutes before you begin waxing yourself. I think that would help. I read something that would help you like ease the pain a bit, but I'm okay with pain. My pain tolerance is low-key kind of high. So I'm fine with it. And also when you practice breathing exercises, that also helps you, you know, not think about the pain too much. But I'm gonna show you ways to like not be so painful and not make it so painful and all that stuff. Yeah, I think that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on waxing my coochie. I like to wax my coochie first. Well, technically my butthole first. I usually like to listen to music or have on a show. Right now I'm watching Game of Thrones, so I'm just gonna have that in the background for me to like, I don't know, be in my zone. I have to turn my phone off and like put it in silence and everything, so I'm like in the zone, y'all, because I also like to have a trash bag next to me so I can place the wax strips into the bag. So let me go get that. And all I do is just place my mirror like right in front of me where I can see my coochie. I usually just lay in bed literally like this, and or my legs are up, and just wax. And then when I get to like the butt cheeks part, I'm literally on my side and like my leg is up, and I just spread open my cheeks and I just look at the mirror and wax it. It's a bit difficult, but it works. So I'm just gonna wear a tank top since it's more fitted and it's not too loose, and everything. And then I just like move my waist beads away. So let me go ahead and get started. So the consistency that you want when it comes to waxing yourself, let me grab my sticks. So I wanted to show you guys the consistency that I was trying to discuss in the video. You want to be shiny like that, and then just thick and not runny. Like this is not runny out. You would know when it's running, like it would just be dripping hard. But this is like a pretty good thick consistency, and I just lowered the temperature so it's not too thick. So right now it's like at 160, and that's usually where I put it at while I am waxing myself, so it's like that right set of like temperature in my opinion. So again, you just want it to be like the right amount of thick and not too runny. I do this and then blow on it. Make sure, if you want to test to see if it's hot, just test it on your like forearm, like right there or something, and then you can test to see if it's really hot. And you don't want to apply too much. You want it to be like a thin layer. So before I even do that, let me go ahead and apply my baby powder before I like freaking stick to my skin. Spread the baby powder around. Don't put it inside your vagina, okay, ladies? Do not do that. Do not do that. And you want to apply the wax in the direction that your hair is growing. So if it's growing down like that, apply it like that. But then when you rip it, you want to rip it like that, like opposite direction. And then pull your skin, okay? I'm going to show you guys when I do my armpits, but I'm just gonna go ahead and start doing my Brazilian right now. I try to do 2 areas at once so it's like quick, and then I just, you know, fan it like that, and then you just flick it and pull it. Pull your skin down before you rip, and make sure you have a good grip. And then you could press on your skin so it's like not hurting you. Kind of stops with the help with the pain. Okay, but that's how you want to do it. And if you see that some waxes are stuck to you, don't worry, baby oil can get it off. Okay, and now I'm gonna go ahead and continue with my wax. And I was reading somewhere that you want to apply a thin layer, not too thick and not too thin, but a thin layer so it can grasp the hair more efficiently, as well as so then like yeah. I'm going to continue. And sometimes if you just want to make sure the baby powder doesn't get into your vagina, just cover, you know, cover that place. Or you can even put in a tampon, and so make sure it doesn't go in there, you know, type thing. Like, so none of the powder doesn't fall into it. I read a trick on that. You could just insert a tampon, and that helps like making sure the baby powder doesn't fall into your vagina type thing. I like waxing my butthole first, right? Because I feel like it's easier. Oh my gosh, so I'm finally done waxing my vagina. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start with my pits. That white residue is from my deodorant, so I need to wipe down my armpits and then go ahead and start waxing. So I'm just gonna take my baby powder and just apply it on the area. A little bit macy, but this also helps, like I said before, it helps the wax stick to the hair instead of the skin. And I still have a little bit left from my Brazilian. And now I'm going to apply the wax. So it's like not too drippy, it's like really slow and tacky. So I just go ahead and I just apply it. I just apply it in the direction that my hair is growing. I'm just gonna add a little bit more. Because I like to do the armpits at one pull. And then I just make sure the bottom part, like I try to round the bottom part. I kind of low-key suck at doing that. But just so it can help with the gripping and tearing it off. And I'm just smoothing it out. that. And after it's not sticky, that's when I go ahead and I flick it. I just like flick it at first like this. But this is basically what my armpit hair look like. Like that. You want to make sure that the hairs have that little like dark ball at the end. That's how you know you really pulled it out of the roots. So then it's not gonna have any ingrowns or any like bumps and stuff like that. Take your baby oil and just apply a little bit. I don't really try to be so anal with my pits. I just want the majority of the hair out and off. Other than that, this is basically what my armpits look afterwards. Yeah, so really smooth. Compare from this. Looks so ashy to this. Okay. So there we have it. Freshly waxed pit. So I would highly recommend, especially since we're staying at home and we're quarantined and a lot of businesses are closed, I highly recommend trying the at-home self-waxing. So that's pretty much it for this waxing video. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the link to the waxing kit in the description box below, and if you guys have any questions or comments, just also leave it in the comment box below. Again, the Brazilian wax usually generally takes me, it used to take me like 2 to 3 hours to do when I first started doing it, but now it takes me about an hour and a half to at most 2 hours. That's including my armpits and everything too as well. And yeah, leave me a comment or question if you guys have any, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.